Hi, this is Julian Loaiza, and welcome to Conscious Mind Dynamics. Today, what I wanted to talk to you about is a paradigm in which we see life, a paradigm on how to meet our needs. It's a dichotomy between internally generating and externally validating our needs and how we meet them. Now, I wanted to give you first a construct on how these things come about. When we're very young, we come into this world and we are absolutely dependent on our parents. For every intent and purposes, they are our gods, our very lives at their mercy. And we learn to absolutely submit to their will. Now, that has a lot of implications, and one of them is that we learn that our self-worth is dependent upon our behavior. Now, this is not necessarily something our parents or the environment intends to do, but it's how we take it on. Why? It's reinforced through social conditioning. Now, what happens is when behavior A is observed, our parents praise us. They validate our worth through love, hugging, kissing, rewarding, verbal validation. When observable behavior B happens, we're reprimanded, we're rejected, and we feel shame. Quickly, our brains, being the causality machines that they are, learn to link these things, and we falsely begin to believe that our own self-worth is dependent on these behaviors because our gods, our parents are telling us, or we think that they're telling us that they are. Now, all of us choose different strategies. Some of us might show being obedient, others might show being intelligent. We pick traits, and it doesn't have to be too many, just a couple that we do really well. We learn to show this behavior, and then we forget about it. Now what happens is over time we internalize it, and anything that we practice becomes permanent. Later on in life, especially as an adult, when you become a more conscious person, you forget that this is just learned behavior. You attach yourself to it and you begin identifying with it. It's no longer a behavior that you engage on, but you believe that it's you. And now you begin to chase this validation, this sense of self-worth through these specific behaviors. And when it is not externally validated by others, we feel deep shame and hurt. Now, this is as if somebody early on in life had told us that every time we saw a yellow car, we could feel good about ourselves. So we go out into the world, start chasing and looking for yellow cars. And every time we see a yellow car, we get so excited, we feel so whole, complete, as if we were enough. But like all things in life, the yellow car goes by and it's gone. And so we chase yellow cars more and more, again and again, as if these yellow cars had some sort of special magic element to it. But it is us who are giving these things permission to allow us to feel these things, to allow ourselves to feel whole, to feel like we're enough. Now, some get really good at playing the game. They find grid maps, they set up cameras, they pay other people to help you find yellow cars, and they think they're winning the game. But everybody's under the same illusion. It's an illusion because there's nothing magical embedded on the external world. We are generating, ultimately, at the end, we're always generating these feelings, these states, these needs on our own. But we become ignorant to that. And when we do, we chase our self-worth, of purpose, of empathy, because we feel that they need to be externally validated because that's what we've been conditioned to do. It's an illusion. It's not real, but it will be as long as you believe it. Look back on your life. Think, what would my best friend describe me as? What are the two traits that if I were to ask my mom or my father would best describe me be? And you will quickly realize that there is a theme and that you yourself could quickly tell me What are these 2-3 things that which you see yourself as? These are the things we use to gain self-worth and that validation. You don't need them. It's an illusion. Once you see past it, you can learn to start giving that to yourself. Check it out. Try it on your own. Tell me what you think. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.